Boxing fans, Miguel Maravilla here. Got the chance to speak with WBA Super Featherweight champion Leo Santa Cruz as we talked about his upcoming fight where Gervonta Tank Davis. Here is what he had to tell me. Take a look.
Leo, big fight coming up, man. Talk about this fight, man.
I think this is the biggest fight of my career. This is the fight I always wanted. It's gonna be my first pay-per-view, so I'm really excited. I'm happy. I'm motivated. I'm gonna train really hard for this fight. I know a lot of people out there give me no chance, but I'm gonna train hard to go out there and shock the world and give the set. And so hopefully, God, we're gonna do that. We're gonna train hard. Thank you.
So, this fight, it's gonna be at 1:30.
Yes.
As far as the weight, 1:30, not at 1:30 p.m.
Yep.
But talk about his weight. You think he's gonna be able to make that weight?
I think he wants it. If he works hard, he dedicates, he can make 130. Because he's not that tall. He's 5'4", I think, 5'5". He's shorter than me, and I think he does go a little overweight. But I think if he works hard, he dedicates, he puts discipline, he could do it.
Talk to me about Tank Davis, his style, in terms of what's his skill, what are his attributes, what do you know?
Yeah, I think Gervonta Davis is a great fighter. Aggressive. He has great power. Fast. His style is outward. He's lefty, so all those makes it a little bit harder. But I'm well prepared. I have a lot of experience, and I think with my experience, with my pressure, I think I could find a way to beat him. To break him down and frustrate him, and that's what we're gonna try to do. But he's a great fighter. I think his best attribute is his power. He has great power, and that's what we're gonna watch out for. For his power, we're gonna be really smart, and just be patient, smart, and take the round out of round.
Is he one-dimensional? Does he look too much for that power shot?
I think so. I think he does look too much for that power shot. That's what we're gonna look for, and he don't have that much combinations. He's looking for that power shot. So as long as I get away from that, we got it.
Did you see his last fight against Gamboa?
I saw some previews and I saw some little, highlights, but I didn't see the whole fight. And people were saying that he didn't look that good, but I think, I give it to him because, it was Thanksgiving, then Christmas, during those times it's really hard to, train, to concentrate. You want to think about, having fun with the family and stuff. So I think that was his, mistake that he fought during that time, and that's what took him off.
You're a hat right there, 4-time world champion. The 135-pound title's also on the line.
Yes.
The last time where you had both titles on the line, I believe, was Ray Leonard against Donald Lundy back in the 80s, late 80s.
Yeah.
This will make you, I believe, a 5-time
Yep.
world champion.
Yeah.
Winning a 5th world title. Talk about that.
No, that's another something new, something I didn't expect. I thought we were gonna fight for 130, but now that they put that 135, it's a big accomplishment. I get it, if I do it, so it's more motivation because I'll be one of the first Mexicans to be a 5-time world champion. So for me to become that is an honor. Is I think it's gonna go in history, and that's what I want. I want to make history. I want to make big accomplishment. So for me, it's gonna be a dream come true.
How has this? You stood active, right, during the whole lockdown, during the quarantine and all that. Were you staying active? Were you?
I was staying active. I was staying active during the quarantine and everything, but then maybe I stopped for a month. Like for a month and a half, I stopped because my dad got a little sick. He got the virus, and he wasn't doing that good. So I stopped during that time. But now that they told me about the fight, I got back into camp, and I still, I feel good.
How's the preparation coming?
The preparation, I barely started. This first days right now. I'm barely take it easy. Then as the fight starts getting closer, I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna train harder. I'm gonna be swimming, working on the sand, everything that that I have to do to go prepare for that fight.
We talked already. He obviously has power.
Yeah.
He's a big puncher. As far as the sparring goes, once you begin to spar, are you bringing in some big heavy punchers?
Yes.
Will you be sparring against possibly bigger guys?
Yep, of course, that's what we want. You know, I told my dad I want bigger sparring partners, but I know Tank Davis is a big guy. He's gonna be heavier, so I want to bring on partly sparring partners that are like that fight at 135, even 140, so that when I get into with Gervonta Davis, I won't feel the difference and I could, you know, handle his weight and stuff.
There's talk about a video where he apparently he knocked out some heavyweight during sparring or something like that. What's your take on that?
I don't know. I haven't seen the video that he knocked out a heavyweight. Maybe it was a heavyweight that they have no, or that he didn't even fight or something. But because for him to knock out a heavyweight that is in boxing is really hard. Because you know, a heavyweight compared to a fighter that fights at 130 is big difference. So it might have been a guy that wasn't in boxing or that he just got up there and fought with him.
During this whole time when it was locked down, were you just anxiously waiting to get back into the ring?
Yes.
And were you expecting Tank to be that opponent?
Yeah, you know, I was expecting Tank to be that opponent because there were talks before everything happened that me and him wanted to fight. The fight was gonna happen, but then this virus came and you know it messed everything up. So I was just waiting, patiently waiting that for the virus to be over and to get everything settled and for everything to become back to normal. I was hoping that we were gonna fight maybe in August, September, but it took a little bit longer. But October is here, so now we're gonna go out there and give the fans a great show.
Is this considered the biggest fight of your career?
Yes, I think this is the biggest fight of my career. Tank Davis is undefeated. He's been I think 2 division world champion. So he's one of the biggest prospects right now, and I think this is the biggest fight of my career.
Your last fight, you're coming off a decision over Miguel.
Oh yeah, Miguel Flores.
Miguel Flores. Now that's what you won the vacant world title. Talk about that fight. Talk about that performance.
That performance, I didn't think I did that good. I don't know, maybe not a lot of people know, but like a week before the fight, when I was in my last week of training, I got sick. I had the fever like for 3-4 days, and I was taking medicine and it couldn't go away. I don't know why, but I was really sick, and I think I lost a lot of power. And when I was over there, and actually in the week of the fight, I was over there and I was still sick over there. I just didn't want to show it, and I didn't think I was even worried that I might not be able to perform as I want to. And maybe it did happen. I didn't perform as I wanted to because I didn't feel as strong. Right here in camp, I was feeling really strong and everything. I said if I feel like this, I want to go out there and give a great fight. But the day outside, like I said, I felt weak. I didn't feel myself, and I still won the fight, thank God. But I didn't do what I wanted to do.
Anything you want to say in closing?
Yeah, I know that for this fight, I'm gonna train my best that I have ever trained before. I've been putting a little bit weight. I think so. I'm gonna go a little bit stronger. I think I'll build up my body, and because usually when I go and I weigh 130, the most I go is like 134, 133 pounds after the fight day. So I think for this fight, I want to go up maybe to 136, 37, hopefully even 140. We're gonna try to do that, but if not, we're gonna try to go a little bit heavier, so because we could match Gervonta's weight, because he's gonna go up in weight a lot, so we don't want to give him too much advantage.
Good luck to you, man.
Thank you.